It's clear from the gospel this weekend that we need to be ready for the bridegroom when he comes. If we don't bother to pack a little extra ahead of time, we will likely miss out on the action when the time comes because we're so busy scrambling for what we need when it's too late. The opportunity will come and go, and the disappointment of what could have been is going to be intense. Now, this message is certainly a reminder for us to keep in mind the four last things: death, judgment, heaven, and hell. For we know not the day nor the hour. Now, it's one thing to have a lamp, but do we have enough fuel to get us through when we need it? Now, the oil for the lamps can mean many things. It could be a symbol for grace, for wisdom, and for love. You see, we receive the light of Christ and the light of faith at baptism. But how do we fan and fuel that flame so it stays burning brightly until the time comes? Grace is the gift of divine life given to us by God. And faith too is also a gift from God. But we should at least have the desire to seek Him, to ask for this gift, and to maintain our relationship with the Lord. Our regular celebration of the sacraments helps us to stay in a state of grace so that we know Him and He knows us. Every Sunday at Mass, we renew our baptism, and in confession, our state of grace is restored after it has been injured or destroyed by sin. Wisdom is also a gift, one that can be cultivated into maturity through spiritual reading and contemplative prayer. We recognize the beauty and ease of seeking wisdom, and our ongoing familiarity with the Lord and our faith can actually be an important way to be prepared. We never know when we will be asked to witness to our faith, to give a defense, when we will be challenged even in our own spiritual lives. When things get intense, the Word of God, lives and works of the saints, and the teaching of the Church can bring great clarity and light in times of confusion and darkness. The path to beatitude is found in those who delight in the law of the Lord and who meditate on it day and night. A deep personal relationship with the Lord with strong and ongoing communication is major key if you desire a relationship built and sustained in love. Now, we know that God is love, and if we wish to persevere in communion with Christ and His church, we must also persevere in the bond of love. Now, if we're just keep going through the motions in this relationship, just keeping up appearances and doing whatever it takes just to keep the peace, but the passion of divine love does not burn in our hearts, you see, when things grow stale or when things get tough, we can easily find ourselves in compromised situations. Now, I'm not talking about just having some constant dynamic feeling of love or some mere affection, because there are going to be times where things may seem pretty ordinary. But true love is a commitment. It's capable of burning steady for a long time despite external conditions. We don't know the time nor the hour of our testing or even our final end, but we do know now how our souls are thirsting for the Lord. Let's make the most of the opportunity we have now to maintain our state of grace, to grow in wisdom and in love, so at any moment when He comes, we will be ready to go out and to meet Him.